Hello everybody, Monkey here, and in this video, the last video of this year, I decided, you know what, what if I remade the maps in the Battle Bricks, the Roblox game of course, in Minecraft. But to do that, I firstly needed the blocks, so I decided I'm gonna make some studs. But to make it a bit easier, I decided to make just some basic colors, and maybe I'll add more later if I require 55,000 new blue colors or something, blue variants. And so I made studs. I started by making the block, the normal block, and then I added all the white to black colors, and then I added the rest of the colors, and then had every single color. And then I could start making. I also used the copycats mod. I wanted to use also the frame mod, but it didn't work, sadly. So don't really care about it. And in the second last stage, I added the connected glass. So in I decided for this video it's only chapter 1. So in chapter 1 you have 6 maps. You have a happy home, which is from stage 1 to 9. A paintball arena is stage 10. Crossroads from stage 11 to 19. Rocket arena to stage 20. Glass houses from stage 21 to 29. And finally Doomspires on level for 30. I'm just saying this is only normal mode. I'll make 2 more next year, of course, but later. Alright, so part 1, Happy Home. To make Happy Home, I firstly started by making the path. So I firstly made the copycats and then added the floor. Then I made the ground. I added the floor of the house. Decided to make what's on the left, starting from the left to the right, so I could gain space. And then I made the walls of the house and what was at the right of the house. And then I finished the house. And that's just happy home. And now the ranking from our uh TBB pro gamer Sky.
Blabby wobble.
Okay, so to make ultimate paintball, I firstly made the path in the middle and made some walls so I could have kind of a size for the map. I made the walls still too big. I then continued, added more of the walls and made the middle part because I had every wall placed. I then flipped it, and with the sign that way I had technically every wall. I then added the copycats or filled them, so that way I had the actual walls and made the right side blue. I started making the mountains, and then when I finished the mountains, the map was done. And now, you know what I'm gonna say, Sky, raking.
Blabby wobble. Blabby blabby. Blabby blabby.
Alright, so to make Crossroads, I firstly, like always, made the path, and then made the big wall. I started making the structures on the left because it's way better to do on the left, so I gained space on the map. So I started by making the tower, and the tower was pretty difficult to make. Then made the trampoline, and then made the sign. I thought, you know what, I'm gonna make some pixels for the sign. I made the actual crossroads and cut a bit of the wall. I then made the mountain with firstly a big part, a bridge, another big part, and then the mountain. And then I just added some trees and another side to the mountain. Alright, Sky, give your rating.
Blabby wobble.
Alright, so to make a Rocket Arena, it's pretty simple since Rocket Arena is just 5 towers, 4 small bridges, and 1 big bridge. I started by making a tower. It's pretty simple, it's a big cube, some walls, and some pillars on it. I then made the small walls. Sadly, on the picture you see the small walls directly on the pillar. It's because I completely forgot to take the picture. Then I made the big bridge, and it was not the same. There was I could not make the right so it's you can see it on the big picture on the final result. It's not the same on the thing. If you're not a builder, it can be angry. If you're a builder, you get it. Sky, give the rating.
Blabby wobble. Blabby blabby. Blabby blabby.
Alright, to make glass houses, it was freaking annoying. As you know, I'm using the copycat mode, so I firstly started by making the path. Then I made a big wall and a bridge, and then I realized, firstly, that there was a piece of glass connected to that bridge, but not connected to the big house. And then I realized that I need to place every single cube one by one, and that's freaking annoying. And I need to do it twice. So this big cube of copycats is the glass house. So I made it and then flipped it, added the big part in the middle, made trees, ruins, and then I'm finished. Yippee!
Blabby wobble. Blabby blabby. Blabby blabby.
Alright, for this final part, being the Doomspire, where you fight Doombringer, it was, in fact, pretty simple. I firstly made a hole in the ground, made a path, somewhat of the Doomspire, and made the parts of the background. Then made it everything red. To make the blue parts, I just flipped it, turned the red parts to blue, removed everything the copycats, filled the copycats. After this, I realized the Doomspires were pretty small. So firstly, I added the background, made the red tower a bit bigger in the bottom, and same for the blue. And then I have it. The Doomspires were done. Hey, give your rating, sir.
Blabby wobble. Blabby blabby. Blabby blabby.
Hey guys, just saying that next episode I'm doing the 2 more version of this, and the episode after this, I'm either gonna make the chapter 2 normal, or the sub chapter in normal and 2 more mode, and maybe another one if there is not a lot of like blocks and stuff. So yeah, have a good one. See ya.